Well, friends, we have had a nice stretch of weather over the last few days with temperatures in the 60s in many locations. Just not typical for January, but I think we'll take it. Let's take a look outside 24 hours ago down in Seneca, Missouri at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. And we'll put this in motion and show you what happened with the clouds as they rolled out of our area this morning. And the fog started to lift and we saw the sunshine come out and bright sunny skies, just a few clouds out there this afternoon and evening. And now conditions are pretty nice across the entire area. Right now in Joplin, we're looking at a high of 64 this afternoon. We started out at freezing, but even that was above normal by about 7 degrees. And of course, 20 degrees above normal on the high and only 3 degrees from the record back in 1963. So just the kind of record you want to set in January. Satellite view shows just a few high clouds today. Those have quickly moved off towards the east, but notice back to the west, we have yet another storm system that's impacting the west coast, and there's storm after storm after storm after storm out in the Pacific Ocean, and they're all making a beeline towards California. So those folks are going to be dealing with this kind of problem, this atmospheric river, for quite some time, producing lots of flooding. No flooding here. Instead, we've been dry, and we're going to stay dry for a little bit longer. Temperatures right now are in the 30s out towards the west, like in Neodesha as well as Parsons. A little bit warmer down to the south and east, where it's 50 in Neodesha and 50 also in Anderson. It's about 10 to 15 degrees warmer tonight than it was 24 hours ago. A little bit cooler off towards the west, where it's not quite as warm tonight, but still a little bit above normal. All right, let's take a look at the dew points. They're also starting to increase a little bit. Dew points are in the upper 20s to the mid 30s, and as we go through time, those dew points are going to start creeping up into the 40s ahead of that storm system. Right now it's 49, feels like 44 because the wind is out of the southwest at 11. Dew points 34, and of course, good time to set the barometer, 30 inches even, and is currently steady. Rain chances over the next 36 hours are going to be pretty low. That's going to increase as we go through Wednesday night into Thursday. And yes, even a wintry mix is possible, and we'll get to that in a second. But right now we're looking at lows tonight, generally in the 30s and 40s across our area with a few clouds. And then tomorrow afternoon, temperatures are going to warm back up into the mid 60s, and by 5 o'clock dropping down into the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. But notice kind of a breezy condition with southerly winds. And then Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, we're going to see more clouds roll in ahead of a cold front that's going to make its way towards us, and then it's going to put the brakes on as it approaches us from the north and west. And then Wednesday afternoon, it's going to retreat back to the north as a warm front, and we'll see highs in the 50s and 60s under mostly cloudy skies and breezy south winds. Then Wednesday night into Thursday morning, that's when this cold front comes back through the area. Cold air spills in behind it just in time to meet up with some moisture, and so we could see a mixture of rain and snow, especially up towards the north, with lows generally in the 30s. All right, let's take a look at the rainfall amounts. Not really a whole lot, generally around a tenth or more down to the south and east, lighter amounts up towards the north and west, and some folks may not get a drop at all. So we'll have to wait and see how that works out. Then if we take a look down the road, we're going to see this storm system will come through on Wednesday night into Thursday. That rapidly moves away. Cold air comes in behind it, and then these two systems kind of merge and creates a trough of low pressure on the east coast, bringing in some cooler air. But then the warm air comes back over the weekend. 64 tomorrow, 62 Wednesday, and then like I said, maybe some rain late Wednesday into early Thursday, and then we go down a little bit, but then comes right back into the 60s early next week.
Yeah, a very brief dip and really not that far.
Not that bad. Yep.
Thanks, Sam.